Well, plans for for Canada's King Charles coronation celebrations are now unfolding. Of course, the main event in this country will be held in Ottawa, but there will also be local community activities organized right across the country. So for more on this, we're joined by CTV's royal commentator, Richard Berthelsen. Richard, good to talk to you this afternoon. Let's talk about some of the plans countrywide here in Canada as Canadians mark King Charles III's coronation.
Yeah, I think there's going to be fairly restrained commemoration and celebration of this across Canada. Fundamentally, it's a television event many will be tuning into that morning in the United Kingdom and following, as well as the concert on the Sunday, which will be of some interest to people as well. So, I think there'll be restrained marking of this by various provinces, not all of them, some municipalities, some other organizations, nonprofit organizations and others that will be undertaking things. And there'll be a lot of attention paid on the various aspects of the coronation and what it means for the reign that's coming up ahead.
I have to ask, Richard, are you surprised at the kind of level of restraint in this country? We are part of the Commonwealth. This is the first time for a majority of Canadians that will be seeing an actual coronation in our lifetime here. Does it strike you as odd that not as much is happening as perhaps you may have expected?
Yeah, the last coronation was a time when most people didn't have television, and even 7 or 8 hours for the tape to be flown across the Atlantic in a Canadian Forces jet. So, it's a very different environment that we're in now compared to what we were before. And I think that, I think people relate to these events live and they're going on in person there. And so people want to pay attention to them in the United Kingdom as they're going on. Also, the coronation is fundamentally a religious ceremony, and the monarchy does not have an extensive religious role in Canada.
So your sense, Richard, seems to be that most Canadians will kind of be watching this, whether online or on their televisions, rather than sort of mark. Oh, apparently we've lost Richard's signal. That's unfortunate. CTV's royal commentator, Richard Berthelsen, joining us to talk, of course, about the coronation of King Charles III coming up in less than 2 weeks' time, May the 6th, Saturday, May the 6th. So we were just talking about the fact that it's a relatively restrained occasion here in Canada, and it sounded again like he was saying that most Canadians will be watching this either online or on television if they're watching it at all.